Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today I'm going to be talking about why the Houston Astros made a huge mistake. Yeah, I said it. The Astros made a huge mistake in letting go of Yuli Gurriel. Last season, I defended Jose Abreu. I'm not going to lie. And, to be honest, I really think Jose Abreu's been crap to start off this season in his first 16 games, 57 plate appearances, 51 at bats, 6 runs, 4 hits, only one double, only one RBI. His batting average is 78. Yeah, you heard that correct, 78. His OPS is 256. His on base percentage is 158. Yes, he has been horrendous, but I also want to remind everybody that last year he was horrendous and he turned things around mid-season and played a lot better. Finished last year with a 240 batting average, had 18 home runs and 90 RBIs on the season. If I'm correct, I believe that Abreu didn't get his first home run until like May or June or something like that. So this is a guy who struggled a lot early on last year, and he turned it up for the Astros in this season, late in the season and in the postseason. If you guys remember, he was great in the postseason. He was great for the Astros in the ALDS against the Minnesota Twins. He was a big part of that series win. He was amazing in that series. But I just got to say, something feels different about this slump from Jose Abreu. It just, to me, it feels like this one might be here to stay because now he's making more defensive mistakes than he ever has made with the Astros. Last year, he made his fair share of defensive mistakes, but not as often as we've seen him make this year. And you can tell he's struggling. You can tell he's just something's not right. And it's a terrible signing. Look, even if he finds his bat and he gets his bat together, this is still someone who the Astros signed a 3-year, $58 million deal. He can turn his stats around to what they were last year: 18 home runs, 90 RBIs, a 230 batting average. That would be good for this team. Be a lot better than what they are getting from him now, but it's still not worth the money he was paid at 3-year, $58 million deal. And the crazy thing for the Astros is, if you look at Yuli Gurriel's stats, who was the Astros' first baseman from the 2016 season through the 2022 season, and Jose Abreu was just a little bit better than Yuli Gurriel last year. And if you look at it, you could have had Yuli Gurriel for a lot cheaper. The Astros made a mistake not re-signing Yuli Gurriel in the winter of 2022, going into the 2023 season. They should have re-signed Yuli. I think Jose helped the Astros out more last year than Yuli would have, because I thought Jose was good for the Astros in the postseason. He also had a really good second half of the season. Let's compare Yuli and Jose's stats from 2023. Yuli played 108 games with 329 plate appearances, 298 at-bats, 32 runs scored, 73 hits, 16 doubles, 3 triples, 4 home runs, 27 RBIs, a batting average of 245, and OPS is 663. While Jose Abreu in 2023 played 141 games, so he played like 30 something, 32, I think 32 more games than he did, or 33, whatever it is. 594 plate appearances, 540 at-bats, 62 runs, 128 hits, so Yuli had 73, so Jose had 55 more hits, and also he had 23 doubles, 1 triple, 18 home runs, 90 RBIs, a batting average of 240, and a OPS is 680. So his OPS was better. Jose's OPS was better than Yuli's. Jose hit a lot more home runs than Yuli did at 14 more. The RBIs were significantly higher for Jose Abreu than Yuli was. And not only that, but also for Jose Abreu, if you look at the batting average, Yuli's batting average was slightly better than Jose's was last year at 245 for Yuli, 240 for Jose. But the way I see it, is, sure, I feel like the Astros were better off last year with Jose Abreu than they were with Yuli Gurriel, but this year, if you look at it, I think the Astros would be a lot better off with Yuli Gurriel. I just saw a clip of him hitting a home run in a scrimmage. I love that home run swing, by the way. I missed that home run swing, too. The other night, I mean, I wish we had Yuli Gurriel so bad as the other night. I started watching 2019 and 2021 highlights from Yuli Gurriel in those 2 seasons, 2 of his best seasons with the Astros. But I can promise you all this. I don't think Yuli Gurriel right now, at his age, at like 41 or 42, whatever he's at. I know he's either 41 or 42, because I think last year he was 40 or 41. But I will tell you, I'll tell you this. I don't think Yuli Gurriel would be raking right now with the Astros if he was on the team. That's for sure. I don't think he would be absolutely killing it for this team. But I think he'd be doing well enough to the point, and better, way better than Jose Abreu is. I would see him batting over 225, something I don't think he's ever gone under in his career. Yeah, he is batting out. If you look at his batting average, his lowest batting average in a career was 2020 with the Astros, when he bat 232, and that was a shortened season, only playing 57 games because of COVID. So, I mean, yeah, but I think Yuli would be a lot more helpful for this team right now than Jose Abreu has been. But I also want to say that as much as Jose Abreu has sucked this season and as bad as he's looked, I want people to remember this team is only 20 games in the season. This is a 162-game season. This is a season where there are still 142 games left. Jose Abreu, I don't see people asking for him to be DFA'd, him to be cut. I don't see anything like that happening until the potentially All-Star break is when I would see something like that a major move for the Astros. Letting go of Jose, I think, would be around trade deadline, All-Star break, which is in July, into July, August. That is when I would see the Astros making a move like getting rid of Jose Abreu. So he has some time to get his crap together, and if he doesn't, he's going to get benched, and then eventually he'll be away from the team. He'll be gone. But like I said, I think there's a lot of time for him to find his bat until he's permanently gone from this team. But let me know your thoughts on Jose Abreu's early struggles. Let me know your thoughts on the Astros potentially, re-signing Yuli Gurriel a couple years ago. If you think the Astros made the wrong decision, or if you think they made the right decision. I think with last year, I think Jose Abreu did a good job for the Astros. He got off to a rough start last year, just like he is this year. He wasn't as bad this year as he was last year. He wasn't terrible last year to start off the year. He just couldn't hit a home run. He had a hard time at the plate, but not this bad. But I just think Jose helped in the postseason. He was better than Yuli was last year. But if you just look at it this year, I think the Astros would be a lot better off with Yuli Gurriel. And defensively as well. Some of these mistakes we've seen Jose Abreu make, we would not see Yuli Gurriel make. Even if Jose Abreu's bat would be better, Yuli's defensively is a lot better than Jose Abreu, at least right now. Let me know your thoughts on this debate for the Astros, and that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Go Astros.